Hello.
Hello. Right.
How you feeling?
Bit meh. Let me just swap over to. Um, I should probably. Do you want to be on the screen or are you fine just voice?
I can be on the screen.
Cool. Let me just.
Let me just sort. I'm sorted. I believe. I believe I am the sort.
Cool. Let me just figure this shit out. Window capture.
The shit.
Um. No, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. Let me delete that. Window. Nope.
It's simply not what you wanted to do.
That's as in. That's window as in the actual window that's behind me.
Not the windows.
Screen capture. There we go.
Aha.
Because I wanna just make a square on your face, don't I?
You certainly can.
Right.
Yeah. So it should be window capture, and then I think you press and hold Alt maybe, and then I think you can sort of like crop it to where you want it to go.
Ah, okay.
Hello, DJ. How are you today?
Hello.
I'm not Vex,
So
but I still give a shit.
this source is going to be called Zan's face.
Nice. Could it instead be called Sriracha?
I can change it.
Do love me a good bit of Sriracha.
Ah, that's not what I wanted.
That's not the thing. What are you
Ah,
doing? You crazy person.
oh,
Holding.
I'm trying to. Fucking. Let me just.
Yeah, so now you've got that. I think if you do Alt and then click, you can crop it.
Okay, hold on.
At least you can in OBS. I'm not sure about Streamlabs OBS. Let me just check
Oh,
mine.
there we go.
You good? Yeah, there you go. And then you crop this bad boy. Bad boy.
Now, how do I crop it? Nope, that's just
I
making you
think
smaller.
uh yeah, so I think if you actually click on the window, um then if you like hover over a corner, can you not just,
Yeah, that
which
makes
is of
you.
course the technical term.
That makes you bigger and
No,
smaller. Not what I'm.
no,
Caption
it's not.
method.
This is one of the reasons why I really fucking hate the version that you use instead of OBS,
That's
because I found
enough.
OBS just so much more intuitive. You can tell
Yeah,
I'm not
DJ.
fucking nothing getting past you, mate. Long day reading legal crap. Oh shit! Seeing all the transphobes coming out. Yes, absolutely. Are you from the UK, DJ?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. DJ Jay's one of the semi-regulars that comes to the 50 Foot Nerd shows.
oh, this is Jay.
Yeah.
Hello, Jay. Now it makes sense.
hmm Um, hold on, I'm gonna delete your face again.
Yeah. So, hey, that's my
Sorry.
face. Hey.
Sure.
Yeah. So with mine, when I select a window capture and then the window capture on like my main scene basically has like a red border around it. So then it's that red border that if I like click and hold, hang on, yeah. So if I hold Alt and then click on like a corner, it lets me crop it.
Trying that now. Nope.
We definitely did it last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Let me put more background music on while we figure this
If it's
fucking bullshit out.
if it's easier, I can just not be on the stream. Good morning, Marcus.
Hello, Marcus.
How is you?
Ding. I know we've done it before. Like, how?
So you are doing window capture, right?
I did window capture, and then I did screen capture, and then I'm swapping it back now to window capture. Add a new source. Window. What's that? Caption method. Window title must match. Okay. Oh, you said Alt.
So
oh, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Hey. Smashing.
Did you turn your camera off?
No.
Oh.
Let me actually turn it off and back on again.
It's decided that your camera doesn't exist.
Ah, that's cool. Pretty sure it does.
Oh, there we go.
I am the back.
Change you into a square. You fucking square.
Oh, he's such a square. Have I been trapped in a box by a Cockney nutjob?
Yep.
Have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea. You're a nut. Crazy as a coconut. What does that mean?
Right. Let's swap over to the music. What?
And then you get to do all of it again.
Well.
Copy, paste.
There we go. When you get in the corner, there's another version of you down here. I'm going to put you over the other you.
Definitely get rid of that old one. Yeah, I truly hate that photo of me.
Fair enough. I'll put you here next to me.
Oh.
There we go.
Hello.
So you are now in the place that ReactBot normally sits, because I'm not in the mood for ReactBot
Fuck
today.
ReactBot. Fuck ReactBot. I fucking hate ReactBot. ReactBot is a piece of shit.
Well, I like him, but
As long as you like him, that's great. I would set him on fire immediately, but you know, you do you, B.
Yep. Right. So we're going to work on sad.
So what's the plan of attack?
So we're working on sad music. So.
Sad music.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm thinking, right, is.
Yep.
Background music isn't too loud, is it? Pretty fun. I'm glad you can hear it.
I can also hear us at the same time.
Okay,
so
enough.
I'm juggling real you versus past you.
Fair enough.
If I fuck it up at any point, I apologise.
That's fine. So, like this one, I'm thinking, because I was looking at those lyrics that you sent before, and thinking for this, possibly a I just realised I can look at other windows because, well, no, that makes you vanish. Never mind. So, because I was thinking that we could do something sort of half health, half, the newest Author and Punisher record, where it's a bit more like melodic and dooming. It's that kind of vibe.
No. Let me quickly refresh myself.
No worries.
Is it for Cruller?
Yeah.
Cruller.
Yep. Well, you're doing that. I'm just going to quickly check why Grandma keeps yelling at me.
Yeah, no worries at all. Dum dum. Oh, this is good. I like this. Oh, yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, I like this because it's also very just like kind of synthy and holy shit, what happened to you? Oh, I think she's gone. Right, okay, cool. Chat, how are we? What are we up to tonight? What are you doing? What are you saying? What are you feeling? I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, this author and Punisher is fucking good. It's very in dust. I can't quite remember when I last really listened to all. Well, I mean, in fact, no, I can. It was kind of around Terrorbird. I think I did a little bit of Beastland as well. But yeah, Terrorbird was fucking amazing. When did that come out? 2017. 2017. Fuck about. Bom, 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 bom.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no worries. Embarrassing story about Vex. Embarrassing story about Vex. It's difficult because Vex is like a super cool cat, of course. Let's have a think.
You can tell any story about me that you want.
I'm just trying to think of like what an embarrassing story could be. Really, I can't really think of one off the top of my head.
Mostly it's like me constantly apologizing for interrupting you at music festivals and in general life, but that's just me in general.
I don't think that's an embarrassing story. I think that's how your brain works, and that's fine.
Okay.
The only one that I can even think of, and it wasn't even particularly embarrassing, it's when you were playing with, was it Arbzargle? You know, when I came with you to York?
Yes.
And I became like BFFs with your drummer because he's insane. And then you were like, oh, as payment for standing near my camera, you can take a load of beers back with you. And I was like, oh, that's really nice of you. Thank you so much. And then when we're leaving, there was the band. It was the female fronted vocalist, you know, the one who was doing the really intense warm up. And I was just like, what the fuck? That sounds sick. And then you were just like, help yourself to all of these beers. And I just went, no, I am owed some of those. And I walked over and grabbed like 7 of them. And I went, go on then, all yours. And walked away.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even embarrassing. That was just you being nice and me being a cunt and wanting beer.
No, I was like, well, I figured that you were going to get some as well. So I was like, right, you're going to get some, but I've still got a whole bunch left. Fuck it, I'll just give them to them.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. It wasn't even embarrassing.
No.
I'm sorry, Jay. Do you have any embarrassing stories about Vex?
So I've now got in the mixer channels, I've got the drum stuff, drum bus, kick, snare, cymbal. And now I've got electric bass, synth bass, and bassy synth. so synth bass and bassy synth, I know, don't sound very different to each other, but they are.
I trust you. I trust you.
Well, I haven't found the sound yet. Oh, my Streamlabs has actually synced the chat for once, which is nice.
Well done, Streamlabs.
Hmm.
You did one thing
One
that
single
all of them
thing.
should. Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my? What do I do as well? Let me just. Yeah. Oh god. Um. I'm just gonna unlock this chat widget and move it because it's sort of.
You unlock that widget.
It's hovering like in the middle, and it doesn't need to be. It can just be in the corner down here.
Is it looming, would you say?
Yeah.
Hate when stuff looms,
Death
unless it's a
looms.
loom.
Yeah.
Looms.
Yeah. Looms are all right looming because that's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So what we want some nice thick.
Thick.
Yeah. Suggestion for if you do tonal points, you should use tits so people can throw. Oh, what? I should use tits. Oh, I know what you bit. So people can throw bagels at you. Oh yeah, I forgot you were present at one of those shows. One of the 50-foot nerd shows. I kept getting. There was a period of time where I got told off at most of the 50-foot nerd shows I went to because I took bagels specifically to throw. So like every
Okay.
so I was like throwing bagels every so often.
Can I ask why you went for bagels?
But I don't know, just did.
Just very okay.
Mm.
And it's quite like you went for quite an expensive bread. I think, to be
I
honest,
think
like you,
to be
you could have
fair,
gone for cheaper.
uh,
You
to
had a
be
budget.
to be fair, they were bagels I already had.
Okay.
Um, oh, hold on, I just saw a bass called huge. Oh no, that's brass.
Huge. It could be huge brass.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Stop. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Fucking stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Sorry.
Okay. So, because I'm thinking, for this, I've not got the guitar plugged in at the minute, but
Mhm.
because one of the things I want to do with this, because like with the lyrics that you sent, it was like two separate sets of lyrics, but I think it would probably work as, like I said, like the ashamed of being born or hateful of all else,
Yeah.
using health. Which integrated throwing system? Oh yes. Um, and I was thinking like, so those two sets of lyrics, they look to me anyway, might might feel different to you, but to me it felt like they were both very much um on the like the same theme, so they were connected.
Yeah. Yeah, it was basically just like two different, well, like two to three different versions of the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there are parts of it that I want to change. So I'm gonna change that before anything becomes canon.
Yeah, yeah, that is fine. Right, I'm just going to let me bring you up. I'm also gonna bring up my browser. Fucking every time I go on something that isn't Discord, it just gets rid of your face, and I'm really annoyed about it. Um, let's see. What I'm gonna do then is, seeing as the chat is synced up, I'm gonna put my music scale. Like, oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna put my music scale window in my little middle bit. Or I
Your
would.
little thing. What if you could?
It would resize correctly. There we go. Right. So Now I can bring you back. Go. Now on here. Go Gale Finder. So because one of the things I want to do, right, is I'm thinking it will be because I came up with a riff that's like vaguely doomy. Let me just thick brass.
Thick brass.
There we go. Thick brass.
Thick BRS.
That's the one I want. Good God. I may need to. Let's turn that reverb like down a bit because it
Damn.
fucking. That's more reasonable.
Yeah, that is pretty damn reasonable.
Right, so
I think it's the most reasonable you've been for quite a while, actually.
mm-hmm. Like the you say that now. Watch as the second half of this song has like fucking gabba kicks in it, or like and gabba kicks and D beats, and we're like, are we sure this isn't
and
Wasp
you're like,
Bastard?
and you're
Like,
just
no,
like,
no,
hey, do you
this is
like
the
jazz?
Goths. Um, yeah, I want on like nice, like slow beat. Mm. Maybe slightly faster than that.
A smidge. Bless you.
Yeah, okay, that works. So now, uh, so G.
The guitar's out.
Yep, you can hear me blinking. It'd be like G.
Very
G
faintly.
yeah, G, G sharp, B, and C are the notes that I need in this scale. So let's have a look at my scale navigator.
I'm a skill navigator.
I think, to be fair, the G natural minor has those.
I was thinking that.
Yep. Oh, it doesn't. Whoops. This. Okay. Um, let's go scale finder and then go C. Go a B. I can go G sharp and I can go G. You see, yeah. Find a scale. C harmonic minor. Let's go C harmonic minor. There we go. Right, so Those. I keep putting the guitar down and then realizing, wait, I need it to figure out what I'm playing.
It is required.
Right. 2, 3, 4, 2. Right, okay. I know what I'm doing.
I'm glad you do.
Like that scene from the Avengers with the Hulk where it's like, it's the secret. I never know what I'm doing.
I mean, that's how I approach life.
So yeah, it's like let me turn that down. I just realized how fucking loud that is.
It's quite flubby.
Well, okay, well, I will. Let's play about. Now we've got the regression. Let's play about with sounds and see what we've got.
But farting into the mic is the best. The best.
To be fair, Buzz bass. What does that sound like? Jesus Christ! Not that.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
Done. There you go. Perfect.
I like the little harmonics it keeps hitting at the end of. Cool. That's that one.
The first one was diarrhea, 100%.
So, I'm gonna do. Let's. No, I didn't. Whatever. And this one can. Because I'm thinking at the beginning it wants to be more like just like a low tone, and then like it'll get to the thick sounding stuff like when it comes in properly, like it's like a chorus type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, we could add at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
so you could have like a volume automation, so it comes in, and then underneath the first like couple of bars, you could also have like a little bit of whatever the fuck you call it. I can't remember. Like
Fizz.
whop, waff, piss, hiss, fizz, fizz.
Fizz. No, fizz is the specific like white noise, but like I can add swooshes and all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch my guitar pedal because I know what it's like normally. If I do that, then it fucks up like where audio is coming from. So
Everything dies. Yes. Yes.
simple Reese.
Simple Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Reese.
That's what they called Jacob Rees-Mogg like at school, and that's why that's why he turned into a terrible person.
I don't
They were
think
like,
they did. I think they
they
called
were
him a
like,
fucking horrible Tory cunt.
yeah. They were like, no, like when he was really little, they were like, oh, it's Simple Reese, and he's like, I'm going to prove that I'm not simple because I have all the money and I'm never getting married because marriage you have to give the women half your money and women aren't allowed money, which is
He is such a piece of shit.
near genuine, near enough to a genuine quote from him.
I can imagine that.
Because he's a little prick.
Whilst wearing a cunt hat.
Mm-hmm. Org brass. No, wait, this is a bass sound, so we need a bass sound.
Oh my god, Monches has arrived. Sup, yo.
Oh, hey, Monch.
Welcome to the arriving.
Monch.
Mm. Munch.
He's a fun fella, that Monch.
Good.
He lost his knees.
Lost knees? Where'd you put him?
My other friend that I was collabing on stream with another VTuber Jay this morning, which is where Monch and Marcus are both from there. You dropped a new bio on Discord. Okay. Like they're both from Jay's streams, and
Okay.
yeah, it's because me and Monch started watching Jay like back from her first stream. According to in-stream lore, she stole his knees because he was
Fair.
like being annoying in chat or something. I don't remember why, but
I mean, it happens, right?
yeah. That's too hard. No. Explore. Let's have a look.
That was quite cool.
Types we want. To be fair, the Reese,
Ambient terror.
like a Reese. Brees.
Reese.
No.
Rice.
Brick Reese. Dark Reese.
Mm.
I want like a straight, like sounding. Watch as I just end up going simple Reese again. Pause.
Munch, I think FL Studio is one of those things that you kind of just have to keep at, to be honest. Like, it didn't come easily to me at all. But it's, as soon as you end up with like just start really simple, have like a bit of a 4/4 going on, and then once you get that kind of basic thing, then you just like add to it and shit.
Okay, I like this one.
It does sound good. And I'd say as well, another thing about FL Studio is in my experience, a lot of the time it all just kind of comes from like tinkering around. And a lot of the time when I've been like moving things around and changing levels and shit like that, I've had no idea what I've been doing at all. Like just keep a backup save and then be like, I'm going to go down this rabbit hole of reverb or whatever the fuck. And then you kind of end up sort of figuring out little bits that you do like, and then the next time you do like a new beat or whatever, you kind of have a bit of a baseline about where you want to begin, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I learned how to do all this shit. What we want, let's add another pad. We'll add a kick.
Ooh.
Kick.
A gabba kick. Just the whole way.
Yeah, like the only bit where it's not going is the bit where it gets even more intense and does it in triplets.
Yeah.
So it's like going and then it stops for a second and everyone's like, oh, has it stopped? And then it just goes like, my ears.
Viblade.
Oh fuck! Like that is one. That's something I'm gonna use in one of the Carry On Up the Gabba tracks, like the kick, and then have it stop so it sounds like it's calming down, and then coming back as like the faster triplet drums will be fucking brutal.
Awesome. That'd be cool as shit.
That'll be the
Cool as
one.
shit.
That'll be the one that you. I reckon that'll
Um,
be for the one that you suggested. That's on. That's the fucking.
oh, the Carry On Screaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be ace.
Let's see. So what I want to do.
Um, Beard. How long did Beard take? I don't think it's massively impressive. Unfortunately, it's just kind of it blends in with everything else. And I'm Zan. Pleased to meet you.
Yes, this is
like
Zan.
I don't know, maybe a couple of years, but I started going to like barbers and stuff to get it like shaped a little bit. But the tash is new. I never used to have the tash, and I looked like some kind of crazed Mormon. And then I came to my senses, and I was like, I will try and grow a tash actually.
Let's go for.
Oh, nice. Yeah, all of that's new. That really didn't take much at all, to be honest.
I'm just catching up on the chat because obviously I've not got it open now because I was like, hey, it's syncing on StreamYard, completely forgetting that I'm not going to be looking
You
at
can't see
StreamYard.
it. No.
Yeah, because I'm a stupid bitch.
So that's because I'm a stupid bitch. So that's another reason why OBS is really good, is because in your OBS you can just have chat like inserted directly into there, and you can see it all the time. It's sick.
Well, that's what I mean. It's on StreamYard, but the problem is like when I click onto FL Studio, because StreamYard's on the same monitor, FL Studio is like taking up the full screen.
Yeah, that's why like secondary monitors are
Yeah, my second. Yeah,
of tears.
well, that's why my secondary monitor is currently your face.
Ugh. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't need that. Just put chat over my face.
That's why I did have them on the middle window, and then I was like, "Oh no, I don't need that." I mean, actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Well, you can see.
Let's open another window on the thing. Right. Here we go. And
Things are happening.
Yeah. Pop out chat as another window on here.
Yep. And then put it over my face. And then you should be able to get involved.
Oh yeah, actually, that makes more sense. I was gonna put it on the middle again, and then, but you have a better point.
I've streamed every now and then, Amara.
He docks my name. No, I'm joking. Everyone knows my name.
I'm sorry, V3XXE underscore question mark ASCII.
Step 5 profit. Now let's see. I want.
Why don't you tell me what you want?
Let's add.
Oh, that's what you want. I see. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, we're gonna add an impact. Deep.
An impact hammer.
Impact. Oh fuck! That's another song that we need to finish.
Yes, it is. Vex, do you make drill beats? I imagine you probably could. You just record a drill, innit?
Yeah. I don't, but I could try.
Yeah, I bet you could. I bet it would be unique and interesting. Monch, is drill the kind of stuff that you tend to try and go for? You want to make?
Well, I forgot to do my usual drum beat thing. Maximum velocity.
Maximum velocity.
I don't know.
So for a start, all of that should be triplets.
Doing the gritty 8 on an 808. Hmm. Like,
There's lots of ways that could go, though.
yeah, I'm thinking like the drum pattern. Like, I'm waving my hands around, and once again forgetting that you can't see that. Um. So, like, I think obviously we will come back to the pattern here and make it like relevant to what's going on
So that's
later in the
another good
song.
point, actually, about FL Studio and coming up with beats, I think, which is like roughing shit out as
Hmm.
well. And like just getting little kind of notes that you want to hit or little ideas, getting them in, and then being like, yeah, cool. So at a later date, it's going to change, but getting like a very basic version of it. And then at a later date, sprinkling whatever kind of bollocks you want on it.
Yep. Change this to add. That's going to be pale turquoise. And then let's, you know what? Let's go OPX Pro 3 because we haven't used that in a while. Ah, it's doxing my actual name. Jesus Christ.
Da, da, da.
Fucking everyone knows my actual name. I don't give a shit. Like I've just said that I'm on the 50 Foot Nerds podcast where I introduce myself with my full legal name. So
Vex underscore YT underscore YouTuber, VTuber aficionado,
yeah, I
which is, of
need
course, on your birth certificate.
yes. I need poly pads. I just need poly, just in general. Um,
DJ, yo, ugh.
heads, which obviously we are going to add some effects to these. No, whoops. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world.
Oh.
I'm Dane, dabba dee dabba Dane.
Dabba dane dabba doob dooby doobly bloop.
C minor, and it needs to be B dim.
They won't let me leave Doncaster.
I forgot. Bex housing it liking beans on toast. Yeah.
Who doesn't like beans on toast?
Yeah. See? Right. See, this is another thing. Like, because in Jay's chat we referenced beans on toast and her being an American, she's like, oh fuck beans on toast. So we immediately like it became a thing to a point where she's got a one of her emotes is her stuck to a slice of beans on toast.
Just like
It's like full body just like squished on the toast.
I like that. But
And we
beans on
just
toast is sick as fuck.
yeah. So we so it's just a running joke.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
There you
Thank
go,
you for
that's
sharing
the
the emote. Now it makes sense.
So oh fuck, my chair is breaking. Which is no good. Oh cat, hi.
Do you want a chair? I have a chair.
Could do at some point. Like
All right.
when we actually
Done.
when we actually see each other.
I'm literally here. Like, come over to mine. I will give you Warhammer, a chair now, and a guitar. And you're like, yeah, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
Why are you giving me Warhammer?
I've just got a lot of Warhammer that I don't really want.
Fair enough. We will be changing the sounds of these. Don't worry.
to pure gabba.
I mean, like, if we don't get anywhere with this, then I'll swap to the Carry On Up the Gabba song, and then we can just have fun, like, making random shit. I think the problem is like, this is a chair that I got. I've had it for a while, and I think I've ruined it by the fact that when sitting in it and then leaning to one side to reach under the desk to switch on my pedal.
Yeah. I had that before. I thought you were gonna go along the lines of it's because you've got really acidic piss and you've like burnt through the chair.
What?
Well, don't you just like piss when you sat down at your computer?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, nor do I. Fuck. Acidic piss law. I'm just adding to it. It's great. I haven't got skin in the game, so I'm just like, yeah, sure, this can be okay.
It's like a leaking robot. Right, let's. Okay, this patch sounds way too happy.
Wait, how? Do it again. I want to hear it.
It's too percussive as well, which is a problem. I need something that's gonna hold, like.
Yeah, in my head, it's like a tiny wee bit like. Oh, that one's cool. Yeah, you could totally add some stuff onto that and get some fun shit going.
Okay, let's go with that.
Yeah, because it's like a little bit flubby, but in like a fun way, I think. I know, Argent Compressor.
So what we need to do, turn it down, and also let's actually. Okay, no, that's not what I want. I want stereo width. Let's add
wide.
Make it wide.
Cinematic. Yeah, totes. I'm feeling the cinematography behind this. Like, ooh, look at those angles. Oh my god, yeah, hold it, babe. Oh, it's good.
Let's add. You know what we could add though? This fucking chair.
We're gonna add a fucking chair.
Yeah.
Look out, it's the fuck chair.
Have you seen that game Chair Fucking Simulator?
What the fuck do you know? I hate that I'm Googling this. Fuck's sake. It came out 5 years ago.
Is that too much movement?
To be honest, mate, I'm a little bit distracted by people fucking chairs. Do it again. Ooh. That's really fucking nice. Right, so behind this, what we need, Twin Peaks synth.
Ooh,
right, under each change as well.
Right, okay.
But that's really fucking cool.
That, let's move. That's not what I meant to do, but I can fix that.
God bless Control Z. Or Z, if you're that way inclined.
If you're a big Dragon Ball fan.
On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
But this is how it's going to start. I think at that point it'll like the bass should do something. It's
Maybe
going to do
that's
something
where
different.
the Twin Peaks synth comes into it, you know?
Yeah. So like so the we can use a different melody on the bass that's like more that's actually like move fucking it's moving up.
It's a bass that's more fucking. It's similar to the chair.
Yes. Hi synth, yes. We can do that next.
Like that.
Let's have a look at what the notes are in the
Apparently
scale
not.
again. Yeah.
Let's pretend that we know what the notes are in the scale again. I'm going to say F minor. I made that up. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there is an F minor chord in here.
Yes! Musician!
Oh, yeah. Let's channel our inner My Dying Bride.
Yes! Let's do that.
That's
cool.
how that's how
very cool.
We both technically do vocals. Zan's the one singing on this.
I'm shit.
Oh, that's one thing I was gonna say to you actually. Like one thing that we could do on no, one of the things that we could do on a certain thing, like on certain points. If I can learn the fucking notes, is like on bits where it's like very synth and bass heavy. If there's no guitar and things, we can do like vocal layering where we're both doing the vocal live.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really, really cool.
So let's.
Like, it would be interesting hearing you do something that isn't.
Yeah, true. Because normally my vocal layering is either or it's let's see.
I also find it very funny with your avatar, whatever the fuck you call it.
Yeah.
Just going
Ah! Let's go for dark. There's dark sea green, but I'm gonna call this mint.
I think it's actually more phthalo green, personally. No, that's more mint. It's definitely more mint. Minticus green.
Then we want back to.
What's your favorite color?
Mine.
Say red. Yeah.
It depends. Like, obviously, you'd think it was red.
One would assume for some reason, yes.
Yeah. But it's kind of orange, to be honest.
Oh, I like a good orange.
Yeah.
Fucking shout out to pink. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
Green. Ooh. But so like green is such a fun one because like on the spectrum of color we find ourselves in. So pink and black is like totally my Twitch vibe. So when I used to stream, everything was pink and black all of the time, and I fucking loved it. But like green's beautiful as well because you can have really like deep kind of like greeny blues and lovely. Lovely.
No, wrong button.
Wrong. Oh, I like the do. That's cool.
Yeah, I am gonna because I've just realized I'm making the. I'm playing these notes at like full whack as well, which I don't need to on this. That's purely for the kicks.
I think it is well funny that us doing music this way is actually easier than you trying to stream it through Discord.
Yeah.
Like I can like obviously I'm a little bit behind. I'm hearing stuff when chat are hearing stuff.
Yeah.
But it's actually coming through and it doesn't sound like a piece of shit, which is a huge bonus.
Let's go back to
Purple is the most calming color. To be fair, I think like a royal purple can be quite charming as well, personally.
So
Yeah, I like deep purples and then like violent pinks as well. Just the whole thing. Colors are great.
in fact,
The
like
lavender.
if we're going this, I might slow it back down again if we're channeling my Dying Bride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, so do no. Oh, we could get proper triptychon with that as well if it has
Yeah.
like single notes. And then eventually it's like wow. That'd be cool as shit. I'm gonna get a drink. And you can't stop me.
Oh, yeah, that's what it's doing. Oh fuck, that's good. That is good. Right, hold on. So, okay. Oh, it was good to see you in chat, Monch. I'm glad you managed to be here. So I will see you later. I think you've been in once before. I know it was. Let's see. It's Cat's first time, and it was also Marx's first time. Wait, so oh, I guess apparently it isn't the first. It is the first time you've been in.
Stop. Zero seconds. Can I do that? I've also apparently never seen your stream before.
Yeah, which makes no sense because I know for a fact that you have.
I was literally like the first person in your chat.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I don't know if I trust that. Right.
No, I believe it is wrong.
So,
D's nuts. You need that.
what is that?
Just
Oh,
exclamation mark D's nuts. It could be anything you want, really.
fair enough. I've made it sound even more My Dying Bride.
Go on.
See you, Munch.
Take care. Have a good Tim.
And then it'll repeat again.
Yeah, that is a cool. Also, awesome. Also awesome.
Right, okay, so what we're
you
gonna
could
do...
get really fucking fun with like really big drums underneath that, like dun 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 dun. That could be sick as fuck, man. Do you get me?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I'm being got. Kat, what are you up to tonight?
Do we want That's what we'll do. So for this first time it comes in, we'll go kind of thing. Maybe
I
not
think
these
less
specific.
is.
I was
I
gonna
think less
say,
is more, personally. So if you keep it on the 1 and the keep it on like the 1 and like the 4, maybe. So it'd be on beat, off beat, on beat, off beat, on beat, off beat, maybe.
Let's try this. Because I'm thinking, like, maybe not even on where the kicks are.
No.
I'm just wanting...
It changes a lot as well, doesn't it? Like that.
Yeah, like I'm wanting it to like fill in that little gap.
Yeah. I like that. And then at some point you could have like not quite a crash, but something of that nature, like, you know, to kind of like mix it up a little bit. Also, Kat, you mean like REPO, that like game where you hide from shit? I've never played it, but I wanted to. Is it good?
Repo, yeah, the one where you're the little bots and you run around and yeah. I've got it.
Is it good?
Yes. I need to play it, but like I've seen so many people playing it.
Right.
Someone knocking really far down a well.
They won't let me leave Doncaster.
Is that loud?
It's loud.
Dear Dr. Sam Neill.
So that one's not as loud, I don't think.
There's not enough women's feet on telly.
I think instead of the symbol, it needs to be...
It should be an icon.
Yes. Hold on. Not that, but... Oh, you know...
That really reminds me of something.
Yeah, you know what?
Clowncore. That's exactly what it is. Clowncore used that fucking sound.
This is a very used sound in funk music as well, except that they tune it and stuff. But it makes me think. Hold on. I may have.
It's happening. It's happening!
Okay, so I've had an idea.
Ideas are happening. It's just happening.
Because the other thing that sound makes me think of, right, is that you know, in the Doom soundtrack, there's that one where it's like got the low pads and there's that little percussion thing that goes on like E1M2, I think it is. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Please do, but don't get yourself copywritten.
Not going to. E1M2.
Wrong answer.
That thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like the suspense chime.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
You're walking through a corridor. There might be demons. Yeah, totally. I like it. I think we should probably have the vocals like that as well. That's what the vocals should be for all of this.
Ooh, demons.
Ooh, they're very spooky. They might try and eat your butt. I think so, Kat. I think so. It'd be rude not to.
But what I want to do
Is it eat a butt?
Yes, but also there is because normally I don't often use this like list of shit on the side here.
No, I usually hide it. I find it really distracting.
Mm-hmm. Um, presets, mix presets, the multi output
FPC.
It's okay. I'm just gonna find the file and drag it in. It'll be easier.
It's much easier.
Audio.
Like steps.
Like my stepdad.
Okay.
I know it's a joke. I never had a stepdad.
You did have a stepdad.
No, I never. I didn't.
You didn't.
No, never had a
Did you?
stepdad.
Did you want a stepdad?
No, not really. Egg. Let's see. Doop doop doop. Where's my little thing? Can I not? Share with edit in Notepad. That's exactly what I want from a sound file.
Nice. Can you just ask it to do stuff? Like, hey, could you do me a favor and be a bit more like this?
Right, let's go in to have a look. Fonts? Oh.
Who's nonce?
Fonts.
Oh. Well, that's very different.
Mm. I've forgotten where it said that fucking file was. Program files, image line, right.
Image line.
There we go, got it.
Nice.
So
Did you ever get into the Mars Volta?
No, actually.
Really?
There is a band that I should have, but I've just never listened to them really.
They have like
I know Bixler is named after the guy.
yeah. They have like maybe I don't know. There's one album that they've done that I really, really love. And then after that, it would be At the Drive-In that I prefer on the whole. Because I think the Mars Volta tended to get like a little bit wanky after a certain point. But yeah, like One Armed Scissor, do you know that?
Possibly. Probably not. I'm guessing.
I think if you heard it, you probably would.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's one of those ones.
Mm-hmm. It is a one.
Those are in there. What we want. Clavicle.
Ooh.
That's a clavicle. But what we want is gonna run it through a shit ton of reverb.
Hey, love that shit.
We'll go ambient. We go cave drum.
Ooh. That's pretty fun, you know. For some reason, it reminds me of Metal Gear Solid.
Fair enough. One thing I am going to do is remove that horrible high-pitched. Just going to loop this section. Okay, that's just making no sound.
That's just nothing.
Why is that not making a...
I guess it's the bar on the left, maybe.
That sounds like someone throwing a glockenspiel down the stairs. One block at a time.
Bink! Bink! Ooh. Ooh, a little bit of echo on that bitch.
That weirdly works.
It totally works. That's sick. So in my head, what would be kind of fun on something like that would be like kind of a digitizer or something.
Well, like a bit crusher type thing.
Yeah. Should we try that?
Yep. Oh yeah, I should probably save this. Right.
Oh my god, save.
On my cross. And then we're going to call Create a new project folder. And this one we're gonna call
No, no, no's.
uh okay. No, no, no's. Save. Like, I mean, the fucking working track titles are bizarre anyway.
They're always bullshit. Yeah. Until one of the bullshit ones that I come up with, because it's a rip off of another song, is apparently like good enough for people to be like, yeah, we're gonna keep that. Ooh.
Okay, we'll keep that one.
It's not very bit crushery, but I like it.
Yeah, it's. I think it's just adding a little bit of like. I think the problem is because the sound file's so short, right?
Mm.
That again, I'm talking with my hands. Yeah, because the sound file's so short, it's not really like crushing much. What about though? What about
I'm about it.
if I had a bit of this, right? Little bit of Argent compressor.
This is what I fucking said at the beginning, Vex.
That's not really doing much either.
No, it's not doing anything.
Maybe I just need to change what sound it is. I'll keep the sound for now. I'm gonna.
What was the
if I put a different?
There was a digitizer that I always used to use, and I can't remember which one it was.
It's like Russia or whatever it's called.
Bit crusher. Yeah, yeah.
Let me.
But wasn't that a that was a preset in something? I don't think that's what it was actually called.
No, on stuff. Nope. Brunk. Lego base. No. Industrial strength techno. Let's have a look. Cushion. Ooh, that could work. That sounded like a digital duck being hit.
Oh.
Wom.
Oh, that was very Hotline Miami.
You know what? Go for. Let's have a look in the found sounds and see if we've got anything.
Let's have a look.
Metal. Bonk. That could be I don't know.
Yo, 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 yo.
I don't know if that. I'm trying it. That might be a bit loud. The Argent compressor is definitely doing its thing now.
Yes, it is. I mean, it suddenly became a horror soundtrack. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. That's pure. But what about if because the horror element seems to be, it's from the high pitch like shing on the top of it. So if I go in the EQ, right, then what we'll do. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's from something else.
I think it's become something that has ran away from us, to be honest.
Yeah.
At this
No,
point.
that sound isn't working.
No.
Go back to this.
Yeah, this is better. This feels safer. I like it here.
We'll do that, and then because I can make something else go on there. Have a look in here. What do we got on snares? Let's.
Gung.
Let's change open hi-hat for a different sound. Like I want like a wide clap, which makes no sense unless.
Or do you mean like a clap with a load of reverb?
Yeah.
I can imagine that like working. But at that point, it's kind of like a crash. Ooh, fun.
Dubstep snares don't work.
I mean, that just kind of sounds like something from Hat Films.
Yeah. Who are Hat Films? That takes us back.
Fucking hell, that's a meme.
Yeah.
That's a meme before memes memed.
Yeah. Let's see. Where? No. Industrial. No. EBM. Let's go in here.
Eben. Electric body mutilation. See, those sound quite cool, but the thing about them is that the tone that the current thing is that it's like a little bit suspenseful, and I think that kind of works.
That's why I want something like. Ooh.
I think that's why I was like, oh, it kind of reminds me of Metal Gear Solid. Do you know what I mean? Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Let's just.
And you could build with that way easy as well.
Yeah.
Duh, duh, duh.
And there, that's what we wanted.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck. That's cool as fuck.
And on the second half, that's where we have the.
Replace it with a duck quacking.
Meh.
Yeah. Duh. Ka duh. Duh. Whack.
So the second part is when we can have the. You know what I'm gonna do? Save. Then I'm gonna open. No, I won't. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly swap over to Plague and Pain, so I can see.
Hey, that's the song we did.
Mhm. So I can see specifically which Twin Peaks synth we used.
Yes. Oh, so much yes. I fucking love that song so much. Oh. Oh, it's good.
Polymoog soft strings, okay.
What the fuck did you just call me?
I called you Polymoog.
I resemble that remark.
Hello, my name's Polymoog.
Auto! My name's Polymark.
I got kicked out of my house. There's not enough women's feet on telly.
Yeah, it's that voice. Like, it's Quentin Tarantino.
Who does sound exactly like that for sure.
That was the old like 50-Foot Nerds Quentin Tarantino sounder.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey up, my name's Quentin Tarantino.
There's not enough women's feet on telly.
I wish I could bang Uma Thurman.
Yeah. You know what I've done?
Good winning. Why don't you tell me what you've got, what you've really got?
I have gone, okay, Polymoog, then opened the thing and gone, where the fuck is that? So now I've got to go back and check.
Nice.
This is why I should favourite things.
This is why you should favourite things, Vex. I told you this.
Yes, you did.
Can you do me a favour while we're here? Can you just play the little like guitar tappy bit? It makes me so happy.
The
The
this bit.
Yes. Oh, it's so fucking good. We
Yeah.
made this. How
We
cool
did.
does that feel?
Music for goths.
Ah, Fucking
Right.
outstanding.
So now I know where the fucking thing is. Polymoog soft strings. Okay.
Polymoog.
So I was in the correct place. I just couldn't remember which Polymoog setting it was. Because I just went, oh, Polymoog, and then realised that's a category. But after clavicle, got Plamberg. Because I apparently can't spell. And that's going to be piss yellow.
Nice. Love me a good piss yellow.
So, you know, I should probably add some actual bass in here as well. Because we've not actually put a bass guitar in this yet. So John's out of a job.
He's out of a job. Get him gone. Get him gone.
And then it's
Goth him.
You're gay.
Again, I am.
I love that that's the only one that Health have on their Discord.
Yeah.
It's just that.
No, actually, these are gonna.
Duck, actually.
Yeah. This would be. Let's have a look at my chords again.
Have a look, have a look.
C minor, which is C, a flat, and a G. And then D chord, which is a diminished. D, F, and flat. There's E flat augmented chord.
Augmented.
E flat, G, and a low B on there. Then we go C, which is the G sharp again, and the G again, and then D, F. Oh no, it's haunted.
Ah! It is haunted. It's a really tiny, broken little haunted keyboard.
Then we want G, G.
My keyboard's got a gun, my keyboard's got a gun, my keyboard's got a gun, you better run.
F, 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 sus 2.
Sus F.
And then goes back to the D sharp chord, which is I forgot it does that. I might need to offset those slightly.
And also effects. Lots of effects.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be the Twin Peaks synth?
It is. I've just not changed the effects on it. There we go, that's the timing. But then what we want to do is we want to add same effects. So back to Plague and Pain we go. And I'll just
save it.
I did.
Good.
I don't want to do like I did with Petty Theft 2, where I went to check on something, came back, and I'm like, oh fuck, I've deleted everything.
Yeah. This is hours earlier.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, no, it was just gone, wasn't it?
It was just gone.
Rough. Rough.
This is just morose mode. Okay. Fair enough. Favorite.
Morose.
Yeah, sure, I'll save the change.
Do.
Let's have a look at what we're doing. Right, so this we want Plamug.
Plurk.
Favorites. Morose.
More rose.
Oh, this is why I had the volume effect on that. Add, right. So.
Oh, that is dirty.
What I'll do. Just copy the value there and then create an automation clip. Max. Slice that.
Slice me up. Before you go.
This is where it goes stupid heavy.
Yeah, I like it.
So I'll do a variant. I'm gonna do a variant of the kicks where it gets like super big.
Super.
Rename. Big.
Big.
Kick. You add that kick on top. Then we go. We'll leave that in as a layer.
Ooh.
But we're gonna add ka, and we're gonna add a. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh. Wait.
That's cool. I like it.
And now, because it's big, we turn all the velocities up to maximum.
Nice.
Same on the kicks. And this is where we get the psh, psh, psh in. Let's symbol.
Should we just have it go DJ?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, or I thought might have the sounds, like the individual sounds from Superior Drummer. But never mind.
Dang it.
Hmm.
We used that exact one on a song, didn't we?
These samples.
The
Yeah, that's the beginning of Hurt People.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
So here we go.
Hurt people.
Save. So, you know, one thing I'm gonna do actually.
Go on.
I'm gonna just realize I closed the chat window. I need to change the timing on that Ko-fi, whatever it's called, stream bot thing. Right. I'm gonna new. What were they for? It's a new. Right. Let's go into. You're gonna disappear a second.
It's probably for the best.
Oh. Is this new one you put in like a rework of what you had in before?
Yeah.
Okay, right. I will just copy all of that to thing. Where was the Oh, so yeah, you've sort of pared it down just to one single track then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, that's fine. I can work with that. Let me check that that's working. Yes. Then cat and lyrics. Boom. So, so the first bit, the pray for something to come and save you bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I reckon that goes on top of the MDB shit bit. You reckon?
Yeah, why not?
Um,
So again, like the only real thing that I had about this is that I was just inspired by Maps by Yeah Yeah Yeahs.
I need to give that a listen.
You really need to. It's amazing.
I should do that not on stream though.
You could mute your stream audio for a second so you understand the kind of idea that it is.
Yeah, good idea.
Like, I don't think it'll really work because it's a very different song, but...
Right, hold on. I'm just going to mute my desktop audio a second.
No worries.
Oh, it's the meme song. The TikTok one where they do it to the chorus and then when it says wait, like they do the stop and hold the hand up and then they dance to the rest.
Sure.
Yeah, I know what this song is. Okay, but I didn't realize that was the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I thought the Yeah Yeahs were a bit more like upbeat. Maybe.
So there were tons of like I think it was called like Golden Lion or something that was a little bit more upbeat. But this is when I got into Yeah Yeah Yeahs, where it was just all quite like a little bit punky and sad.
Right, fair enough. Right. You should be able to hear this again.
Mm-hmm.
I've just extended it.
I like it.
I'll probably change the drums when it comes back to the intro bass, though. Well, no. It makes sense to have this. Because it's keeping that simple, like, repetitive.
Yeah, it's a good beat.
Yeah, this is proper sad vibes for this. Oh, one of the things I'm thinking on this as well is I'm gonna get a I've bought an Ebo, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive. I'm using like an Ebo on it.
I miss my Evo.
I thought, what did you do with it?
My sister stole it and never gave it back to me, bitch.
Oh, I was gonna say last I knew you had it.
That was like 5 years ago.
No, fair. 'Cause I remember us using it on one of the Kovos tracks.
Yep.
Again, that
which was significantly more than 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Jesus, you know that was like 9 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, that was when I lived in Kirkston.
Yeah, it was.
That's a really fucking cool change. I like it.
One of the things I'm thinking, though, let me just...
Ka! Ka! Oh, I love that beat. I love that.
And then one of the things I'm going to add to that is even more thick by doing the trick that I did for the one that I stole the Blood Countess riff for.
Oh, fab.
Let's see. L. Oh. It's synth boss. And these all the way.
Pan it.
That track. So get this, and what we want to do is go into Argent guitar layers. Good thing. You bitch! Stop it!
Ooh. Oh.
Then clone. Then what I'll do is get this. E. Nope. Select it first. That'd help. Yeah. Oh. C. V. Then let's just change this to 408 on there. This one can have, that one can be Debussy.
Debussy. Oh, that sounds nice. Nice and crisp. Fat. Chunky. Chunky!
And this one. We changed the analog. Let's change this to
Ooh.
there we go. It's got some difference to it.
Fuck yeah.
Right. Let's start this song from the beginning. And we'll see how that hits. While it's going, I can listen to it because I'm using my wireless headphones. I will also just check the grandma's okay.
Sure.
Oops. I returned. Zan? Zan vanished. Zan? No, the audio hasn't fucked up on this. Hold on. Um, and it's fine. Now, I don't know where Zan went, though, but we should keep going with this. Right, I'll disconnect the call for now. It gets okay. We'll have that loop again. Right. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I didn't. I wondered where you'd gone, Zan. Anyone watching? You just text saying like, "Oh, here, got to go soon. Just went to grab a drink." I didn't realize that's where he'd gone. Then John's gonna come on later, so cool. No worries. I'm just gonna work on this and figure out how to make this even more thick. Let's. Okay, one thing I am gonna. So we can go 5, 6. What sound do I have to? Yeah, it is going through. Cool. Oops. One, two. Do. Do. No. And then, because then. You just delete this one. Okay, Control C, Control. Then the whoops daisy the bass is hitting at the same time as the kick, so give it a bit more dynamics. Move that. Now this one's going to be interesting. Oops. Because we're now at a point where So that's the lowest note that the bass can do because we're in drop C, right? So this. That needs... So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Neither is that. Um, mm, oh, that's stop. And we want that on there. Ooh. Right. So. Then what I need to do as well, actually, Control C, and on thick brass, we need to add it in too. And figure out how the fuck that. Is it? Okay, so it's something on there. I need to figure out what's going wow. Don't like the wow. Right, that sounds heavy as fuck. I was going to check my chair. I forgot to do that. Obviously, I'm going to add some more stuff to this. And we'll have some, like shinies. I've just had the realization that I'm going to put heavy guitars on this bit. So those thickening mid synths actually what I might do. Okay, up and you. Oh, that sounds meaner. And with the vocals sung over the top of it. In the silence, no meant to silence, violence, in silence, etc. Ooh, that could work. Because then, like the guitar's being super heavy over the top, right? So it's going like doing. You know what I might try and figure out? Tell you what, we're just going to take a stream break a second. I'm going to let you listen to some stuff while I figure out why my guitar's coming through my thing so quiet, and I'll see if I can get it so you lot can actually hear it, okay? We're going to flip over to break, and we'll listen to some of the other... let me make a playlist first. We're going to have a listen to some of the other instrumentals for Upon My Cross that we've done so far. This was the one that Right, so while this is playing in the background, I'm just going to quickly go over to break screen, and I'm going to figure out what's going off with my guitar pedal. Right, back in a minute. That should be it. Ah. Okay. looks like I may have it fixed. Great. Let's finish listening to this one and then we'll get back to music. Right, so let's have a listen to our new one, and I'll play guitar on the top. Now that we know that it works. Okay, yeah, that's what we're doing, right? Well, we might. This, these thickener synths here might turn them down even more. Let's just like this. Yeah, that sounds good. This is also, right? Why? Oh, you are still alive. Awesome. This is one of the reasons why, for like, if I manage to get more toggles for this model, or when I upgrade, right? I need to figure out how to change the fucking coffee pot. That I want to be able to I want to have a toggle that's the riff face. The I can't hold on. Tell you what. Um, riff. Right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is a image riff face. So Jens is going to be here behind chat doing a riff face this entire stream. There we go. Because of how brutal we're getting. Christ. View. So what we want, what we really want. So let's record. But actually, no, I'm not going to record the guitar yet. I'll wait until we've finished actually writing the thing. So, but what I'm thinking, right, is when the B kick first comes in, we're going to have full chords like. And then in the second bit, we're going to go to Triptychon. which then over the top we'll have ooh, let me just yeah. Or something. I don't know. You know what I might do this one actually? Symbols. Instead of having industrial, instead of having this, I'm gonna do is replace this with one in the patterns that you use it. I think the only pattern that's currently is big. Let's right kick, big kick. Yeah. No. Let's change this. We're gonna go with Easy Drummer 3 and use some actual actual symbols with overheads, I think. With a Metal Mania. Oh, you know what I need first? Audience. You know what would be easier? Instead of doing this, I went into the grid editor and did it there. You know what? Because we've got this as well, I'm going to change the processing. What we're going to do is instead drums, symbols, not in favorites. Hmm. There we go, that works. And then in. And we're gonna. This, we're gonna change this. Right. Let's mute this now. See how that sounds compared to yeah. What we want there is we want a we definitely want a drum fill. Right. We get John in. Hello. Oh, I've just realised something. Hold on. I can't hear you because I forgot my audio on this again. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. There we are. That's better.
There we are.
Yep.
How are you? I'm very sorry about
Okay.
your sad news today.
It's okay. Oh yeah. Just in case there's anyone still about, because I didn't mention it at the top of the stream. That had a cat Tinkerbell had to be put to sleep this morning, which was sad. But yeah. I'm dealing. That's one of the reasons why I was like, because originally my plan for like messing around was like, oh, maybe I'll play a game, or maybe I'll make some more Gabba music, or like some cyberpunk stuff. But because of sadness, that's why it's sad goth music for sad goth people. But what it's ended up turning into was like it's part sad, but then I've now just gone full like Author and Punisher Triptychon for this section. So, do you have the ability to watch the stream, or do you want me to share my? Because if you watch the stream, you'll be able to hear my guitar as well.
Yeah. Where is it? Sorry.
Twitch.tv/Vex_VT. Vex spelt with a 3. So I'm just. So now, what I've ended up doing for this song, this is the first song we've got that actually uses an acoustic kit like cymbals instead of the like full-on drum machine ones. Which, I mean, technically it's still a drum machine because it's easy mix, but whatever, you know. Let's see. I want to go in Beak Keek.
Right, I am watching as well.
Cool. Right. Yeah. And then get the key. What we're gonna do, I'll play for you what we've got so far, and I'll play along on guitar. I'm just sending this bit so I can add in a drum fill. I'll do my usual Godflesh drum fill. Right, so there's quick question, John.
Yeah.
You like doom music? Like as in
I do.
like do you like My Dying Bride? I should have like do you like that kind of doom, or is it more like Jay does where he's more like on the stoner doom, more like Ahab kind of vibes?
I'm much more stoner and psychedelic doom.
Right.
I do like My Dying Bride, but I like a lot of fuzz.
Fair enough. Do you like Triptychon? Because I can't remember if we've had this conversation.
I don't know them that well, I'll be honest.
Fair enough. Moving Jens's riff face up above the chat again. I was getting annoyed that my model doesn't have riff face, so Jens Kidman is now here. So I'm going to play the song from the beginning, and then when the guitars, the bits, because I'm presuming you can hear my guitar on stream.
Yeah.
Cool. And I will just play along. When it gets to the verses, it'll be a bit more evident as to why I'm asking about My Dying Bride.
Okay.
Whoops. Yeah, I fucked up. There it is. just realised I came in early. I'm just ruining it with the guitar. Here we go. And then somewhere else with that afterwards. Obviously, you'll be hearing it on a bit of a delay, but yeah, like that
sounded really, really good.
That's it so far. It's just now I'm debating where this last bit, like where this bit should go, and I need to where did I put the lyrics? Because Zan, those last lyrics that Zan put in the chat are the ones that we're using for this. So,
yep.
What we'll do. I might need to.
I really appreciate that the pace of the song is slow enough that I can probably actually keep up on bass.
Yeah. The only difference is like where I'm holding out chords, like you're going like sort of like playing along with what the drums are doing, but the drums are just so it's still like super easy. Not like I've gone like, right, John, play this.
And like, not like 7 of the other songs.
But they're not that bad, are they?
No, they're not. I'm joking.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like the worst one is Groove, I think, which is the one with the because it's in a stupid time signature.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it took me a sec to get that, but when you get the hang of it, it's like super easy. I say, having played bass since, like, having played stringed instruments since fucking 2002 or whatever.
I've been playing bass since January.
Yeah. Well, that's why I am trying to keep it simple, because like you should see some of the fucking like that's one of the reasons why like my old band Blood Countess, I noticed like when I left the bass parts got like way more boring. Which isn't I mean fuck that band, but like I don't know if the like I don't have any ill will towards the actual bassist, but like whereas like when they were playing stuff where it's like a chord that's going like Like, and the bass on the new stuff is just without me is just going. Whereas I was going like. And like doing fucking like chords and shit because I was like, it sounds better this way. Like, but it's one of those things, right? So, speaking of, mm, I don't know if Zan will let me get away with that because, like, part of me, right, is thinking that it like after the heavy bit where it does the Triptychon riff, is it goes back to like the small bit and then you like Health, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, you wouldn't be in this fucking band if you, if you did. But
I
like,
saw them with Zan last year in Liverpool.
yeah. When did they play Arctangent? Were they at one of the years that I was there, and and because I wasn't like hyper fixated on them yet, I was like, oh, I'll watch someone else. Or was
You,
I
it was the
feeling
same
ill?
year as it was the same year as Perturbator. I think it might have been it might have been your day in the tent.
Ah, when I was like dying because I
Yes.
right, okay, right, fair enough. So the first year that we were all there.
Yeah, not the first year we went, you, me, and Jay. It was
Oh, so
the
it was
first year. Oh yeah, no. So
because the one where I had a day in the tent was um
it was the one you weren't at
okay, right, fair enough.
because it was the first one I was at with Zam,
Right, okay,
and you
yeah,
weren't there.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
that
there.
was it.
Right, okay, I wasn't there. But yeah, because what I'm thinking is like we'll bring everything back, right, and then the crack metal style drums come in, and then I can go like. And get in one of those kind of like fucking headbanger riffs.
Yeah, I like that.
Like, part of me's like, oh, like at that point, am I going too far? Fuck it. Like, Zan can always like pull me back.
I guess you don't want to up the pace of the song too much.
No, it's the reason I'm thinking of it is because like Triptychon do it a lot in their songs, like where
Mm.
uh like hold on, let me just. Why am I listening? I've got a fucking pedal that I can tune with. Yeah, so like the riffs in like on Goetia from the first Triptychon album. So
Right.
like it starts off like with the song being like and then goes into like kind of thing, and it's all like always alternating between like ringing out notes.
Okay.
Like and they have other songs where it does similar. So I'm like we could get away with it, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, give it a go.
Say that again, sorry.
Give it a go. See how it sounds.
Yeah. Think we'll bring those pads in by themselves again. Except the pads. Let me clone that actually. So the pads will, instead of playing this riff, let me go back to my scale that this is in. C harmonic minor. Okay. Yeah. So the so like a synth will be going like. So the pad can do that, but it'll still have the sort of movement going on. Let's see. It is. D, F. Whoops. No, in fact, I'm going to use a different sound. Let's go for something different. Bridge. Add. So what we're going to do. F and then that was it. Bit much. Let's look in famous and see. Look up. Full rush. Ooh. I need. I need it to be polyphonic, please. Where's my polyphonic? You know what? Yeah, let's go on Analog Lab and see what sounds we've got here. And we want. Not that. Hit base. Did it. Wow. The problem is always finding like a nice sound to go. Ease.
I may not be able to stay on too long. Sorry.
It's fine. Like
having
I'll-
problems settling the kids, and I'm on my own with them tonight. So.
No, it's okay. I'll probably like come off this. What is my model based on? Sorry, just looking at chat. It's actually my model's actually based on my like an altered version of my my V from Cyberpunk 2077. Because of course it is. I forgot I have chat up on my other. Yeah. String ensemble, that could work maybe. Like as a pad. Yeah, like when you go, I'll just stop streaming as well, and then actually get some sleep, and then tomorrow maybe stream a bit.
I will probably 5 more minutes, and then I need to go and let the kids out of the cupboard that they're locked in. And
Fair enough. Jesus Christ, no. In a wave. Cybernet. Nope. Dark Strings of Heaven. Even orchestra. Well, maybe. It's still a bit much, but you know what I should do, actually? Let's have a look if there's a nice John Carpenter sound. Um, ooh, actually, that's quite nice. This one. That's a bit too much. Yeah, I think that's the one.
just like
Let's see. Do I have my own plugins or anything? Like, no, I have no idea how to. Looking at the chat, like, I have no idea how to make plugins. I wish I did. Like, because there's so many times that I've been like, I want something specific, and I can't figure out how the fuck to do it. It's not like I probably could like make some bits and pieces, but it's basically shit that I've cobbled together and and stuff. Um. Uh. Hmm. might need to listen to some Triptychon to figure out where to go with this bridge. So I tell you what, seeing as you're going anyway, what we might do, we might we'll leave it here for tonight. And then that way, whoops, Daisy, there we go. And then I can figure out what to do next with this. I can jam some stuff and figure things out, and then that way tomorrow we can continue with it. Or Monch, first time seeing it. Yeah, this is the background on my stream. Basically, is it's the apartments from Cyberpunk, because the community, I'm on the Discord for the game. I say game, like it's a piece of software called Dystopica, which you use to make. I reckon you'd find that really relaxing, John. By the way, Dystopica, because it's like thing where have you seen those what is it, the Townscaper, where it's just like, oh, here's a blank canvas, just click on things and you can make houses and connect them and shit.
Oh no, that sounds good.
Yeah, so Townscaper is fun. Dystopica is kind of like that, except it's all cyberpunk theme, so it's all like cyberpunk megacity shit.
Oh, cool.
So the stuff that you can see behind me on the screen, like I actually made in Dystopica, and then I just added a few of my own extra graphics on the top, which is why you can see the Newtown Police Force logo thing on one of the buildings.
Oh, I found it. It looks good.
Yeah. And luckily, I'm in the Discord for that community, and someone in one of the things where they're like, oh, here's some extra resources, or here's extra signs from different franchises that you can put in your cities when you're making things, or stuff to add to your pictures and things. Someone was like, oh, here's a bunch of cyberpunk apartments with the windows cut out so you can have the Dystopica thing. I was like, yes, please, thank you very much, steal. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this stream, so John, I will let you go first, so I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay.
All right, lots of love.
Right.
See you soon.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Right, and for everyone at home, which is basically Monch and maybe Cat if you're still around, I will end stream and we will do something tomorrow. I don't know whether it'll be music or whether it'll be a game or something instead. We'll figure something out. And I'll see if I can figure out a riff face toggle, even if it's fucking I'll press the button and get Jens's face on my face. So I'll figure something out. Right. Hope everyone. I don't know if I know how to fucking raid. Do I? I mean, I've got 4 viewers, but it doesn't matter. Let's hey, Fatal Audios is she's doing stuff at the minute, so we will go and raid. Yeah, we'll go raid there. Right. See you all later, everyone. Bye. Oh, by the way, the just put something about beans on toast or something. You'll know it. Is it working? This is the first time I've raided, so I don't know if it's transferred over or not. How do I fucking I don't know how to do this. Do I just... Raid. And how the fuck do I... I clicked raid now. Oh god. Oh, maybe. Raid. Try that. Did it work? No. Fucking, I don't know how the... Oh. Slash raid. Thank you for Googling for that. Oh. I spelled it wrong. What have I done wrong? It's because it needs the capitals. That's what's happened. And then the channel. Sorry about this. This is the first time I've tried to do this. Right. Boosh. What do you mean invalid username? What am I doing wrong? How in fuck, right, does this work? Raid browser. Okay. I've tried the raid browser again to see if this works. I don't know. What? Oh. Christ. It says that username doesn't exist, which is weird because we can see that she's live. Let me tell you what, let me I'm gonna open it in another chat, right?
Okay, let's go over this line again.
We will figure this out, right? Because, like you say, this is a skill that we need.
Okay, I have an idea. Ooh, that almost ended badly for me.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Username. Okay.
So the line can continue. In the front. Like so.
Oh. That's why. The raid settings don't allow us to raid. So we're not going to raid. We'll just go over and be like, hi. So we'll do that instead. So, okay. That explains why none of this was working. Right. In that case, we'll all go talk